Hello, and welcome to Wyverns and Weirdos, the journey home. I am your Dungeon Master, Darby, and joining me as always are Zoe, playing Sevia, Emily, playing Beatrice, Laura, playing Conrad, and Johanna, playing Fall. Let's jump into it. Where we last left off, the party, with some difficulty, finished off the vicious giant shrubs and moved on to the next room. After a short rest, in which Sevia confessed to Conrad, with everyone else being able to clearly hear because she was shouting, that she and Fall were an item. The party investigated the final cog with the wardrobes in it and discovered that there seemed to be portals within the wardrobes, and slaying the creatures that came from within those portals was seemingly the key to lighting up the gems above a portcullis leading north. So we just left them having defeated the band of orcs, and two of the wardrobes have been dealt with. So, what would you like to do?
Which wardrobe would we like to open next?
So there's still the Gehenna wardrobe with the Night Hag, the Nine Hells wardrobe with the twisted, screaming humanoid or humanoid faces wrapped in chains, and the Shadowfell wardrobe with the ghouls.
Oh wait, so the plan is we're just opening up all the wardrobes and just killing all the people in them.
Ah, you haven't noticed. And she looks at Artis and is like, they haven't noticed.
The gems.
The gems above the thing, they're meant to symbolize drops of blood. We have to kill everything that comes out of wardrobe so we can get out of here. I assume.
Oh wow, that's a big symbolism, small symbolism for a very poor subject matter.
Now, Sevia, roll me an Arcana check as someone who would be privy to this kind of stuff.
Okay. 23.
Okay, so you are aware that most extraplanar beings generally cannot be killed on the plane other than their own plane of existence. They can be slain, but when they do so, they will typically reconstitute on their own plane of existence. Humanoids like yourselves are not so blessed, but you're not sure about the orcs. But even if the orcs were like these were orcs of Gehenna, these were orcs of war, they would have been glad to die in a blaze of glory in battle. But they're also probably already pre-dead if they're in Gehenna, which means that their spirits would probably return to Gehenna for more endless warfare.
Alright.
And the Modron would have returned to Mechanus upon turning to ash.
Right.
That little thing was adorable.
Well, okay. Sevia would be like, I believe they reconstitute in their own planes. It's a gift not often bestowed upon humanoids, but on creatures such as them. It does not remove the unenviable task of having to end a life, even if they do respawn, as it were.
Yes, it would still be a little painful, I imagine.
It is not. She kind of looks at the group. She's like, I feel we are well past the point where I can claim moral one-upmanship on this. I am aware that we have to do this to progress. I just, feel it is worth saying. We are still killing things.
As we have done before and will continue to do until we reach our journey's end.
Exactly.
It is no different from killing flaming skulls or people on Strahd's cause.
Yes.
Conrad thinks a little bit about how he and Exley probably killed some people in the T-Rex thing, but does not say anything. He just turns as if he's about to make someone side to Exley. He's like, oh yeah, that's right. He's fucked off. And then so he just goes funnily quiet, but not in an uncomfortable way.
I just feel it is worth saying, as much as we are resigned to our fates as a band of murderers, scoundrels, and vagabonds, more cute things may crawl out. We have to be the kinds of people who are okay with killing cute things. Not saying we are not saying we are, just saying that is what we have to be right now in order to finish this.
Just correction to what I was saying before, it's Acheron. Acheron is the plane of endless war that the orcs came from. Gehenna, the Gehenna wardrobe is the one with the night hag on it.
Yep. Cool.
Yes, I guess it's the consequences of everything that happens. We're trying to do it for a good reason, so... But we can know that what we're doing is bad. Okay, yes.
A philosophical quandary for the ages, is it not?
Yes.
But I've
studying ethics.
Yes, but I feel if this is, we have 3 more rooms, 3 more battles. We open one door, a tiny cute thing comes out. We open another, there are 7 orcs and a war chief. So I think this time we should all at least be prepared and aware. The nature of which door we open is not necessarily what matters. The nature is just all of us facing the correct direction, as it were.
All right. So which one next? Gehenna, Hell, or the Shadowfell?
I guess what's the one that's to the left of us?
I am not entirely sure because they don't make it clear on here for me. So you've got the Shadowfell depicts a ghoul, and I can bring the creatures up, which will give me an indication of which wardrobe they came from, and then you can kind of position yourselves around that wardrobe as you would have.
Yeah.
Because Beatrice will look at the wardrobe that has the big puddle of slime in front of it.
Yes.
And suggest, perhaps if we open the wardrobe there, we can all stand around on the other side of puddle and try and lure whatever it is into puddle of slime, because we know the slime hurts. It may not kill it, but it may help us in some way.
There are enough of us to essentially surround the puddle outside of the entranceway, so the only way forward it has is either through us or through the puddle.
Well, it does make sense.
Shall we open this one now?
We do that.
All right, so let's see which one this is. I'm gonna guess. Actually, can I work it out? Gehenna. So it's probably gonna be, judging from stuff, this one. Yes, it is that one. So as you open the door with a grinning night hag swaddling a human infant in her arms, the door opens above the caldera of an active volcano. Shards of black rock float above the molten magma, and perched atop one shard are two man-sized creatures with insectoid features and 4 arms apiece. They immediately teleport into the room. What is it? But just get you into your actual square, therefore, for these mezzoloths to appear. So, move Beatrice out of the way so I can get the mezzoloth. Alright. So they both appear. They are notably flying. Actually, no, they don't have a fly speed. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, they're just there. So they both start with a D10 of psychic damage. And then we go the top of initiative, which is Dragonbait, who is going to attack the one between Severe and Artis twice. That's going to miss. That's also that's probably gonna, yeah, that's also gonna miss. Beatrice, it's your go.
Beatrice is going to slash at the one that is next to her with the sun sword once again.
Yep.
And I just have to, and she's gonna hit it twice. She's also going to bonus action Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
That one. Whoops, there it is. So. $22 to hit.
22 to hit, that definitely hits.
So that's.
You do get sneak attack because with you surrounding the puddle of slime, Fall and Conrad have ended up in its engagement area.
That's a good roll.
Conrad, come your turn in a moment. You will also get sneak attack. Yay! And Fall will just get to hit a ton.
That's. Hang on. I think I counted wrong. I might not have counted wrong, but I think I counted wrong.
Right.
I didn't count wrong. That's
Okay.
32 points of damage
Okay.
on that first
From the
swing.
Woo. Okay. Yep, it's looking shaky.
And she's going to swing again.
Yep.
And that's a 22 again to hit.
22. Yep. So no sneak attack this time,
No
but
sneak
you
attack.
still get your Slayer's Prey, I believe.
Yes, I do.
So Fall may have to end up running all the way around, depending on how Conrad goes.
13.
13 points of damage. Alright. Yeah, it's still standing, but yeah. Somewhat shaky. Conrad, it's your turn.
I attack.
Yeah. So roll to hit.
So that's a 26 to hit. So
Yeah,
assume that
certainly hits.
So D8. So that's 7. So 15 points of piercing damage.
All
And then I
right.
get sneak attack, I believe, as
Yeah.
well. So it's 3d6. So it's 4. 4's 8. And 1, so I'll re-roll that one. So that's 3. 11 points of piercing damage additionally for
All
sneak attack.
right. That kills
Oh.
it.
Cool. And then I attack the next one.
All right. Yeah. So you have enough speed to kind of bolt. You should probably sneak through there and avoid
I'll go through the slime if I have to. It's fine.
You can avoid the slime.
All right.
The way the puddle is.
Awesome. So I rolled a 19, so that will definitely hit with
Yep.
my modifier.
Yep.
So it's just regular damage. So D8, so 6 plus 8, so 14 points of damage.
All right. Nice.
So yeah, he kind of like is a rapier as usual. He's very light on his feet. Does like a sort of, it's a rapier. So again, it's that really like trying to properly finesse, like just dive into its vital points. He sees it go limp, pulls it out, and then spins around and attacks the next one. Just dives it as deep as he possibly can.
Nice. All right.
Sort of like crouching, that lunge.
Yeah. Artis is just going to go for 3 dagger attacks at this range. One of those hits for 1d4 plus plus 5, so 8 points of piercing damage. Next is Fall.
So I guess Fall is gonna like just zoom around the puddle and go and attack it.
All right.
I'm just gonna do a flurry of blows. So that's a 21 to hit
Yep, certainly hits.
with the staff. So that is 13 damage.
Nice.
And then a kick is a nat 20. So unarmed strike. So that would be 12 plus the damage. Oh gosh, a 6. So 12 plus 12. So 24 damage.
Okay. All right. Third attack. You might not have to spend the key point here, depending on how much.
I might
if
not.
if you hit and do enough damage.
Yeah, that's like a 20.
Yeah, that'll
or
hit.
something.
That'll hit.
And that is 13 damage.
13 damage. That is enough to not have to have spent the key point for the flurry of blows.
Excellent.
All right. And I guess, Sevia, is there anything you want to do?
Not step in slime.
Fair.
Yeah, no, I guess once they're both dead, she's going to go, good job! You're all very fast.
Yes, they weren't much of a bother.
All right. So, which one next?
So we have...
Hell or Shadowfell?
Let's go Shadowfell. Let's leave Hell to last.
All right.
And we'll do the same formation as we did in that one.
Yeah,
Alright,
hopefully it'll work.
Just a little circle.
So, you have... Why is that? Why are these not showing up? Okay. So, we have 4 will-o-wisps come through from the Shadowfell door.
What do they look like?
So,
Give us an image.
So, Yeah, so as this door opens, you gaze out across an ancient cemetery. Its canted tombstones shrouded in fog, eerie, hungry shapes move along the graves in the distance. Suddenly, bright, glowing balls of light appear in the room behind you. So you set yourselves up in your formation from before, surrounding the wardrobe. And you suddenly see light emanating from behind you. Again, Dragonbait, top of initiative. He's going to turn around and attack the one behind him twice. That is, what is their AC? Their AC is, that first attack misses. Second attack also misses from Dragonbait. Beatrice, there is one right behind you.
Beatrice will turn and swipe at it with her sword.
Alright, roll to hit.
$25 to hit.
25 hits. You do not get sneak attack on this one.
9
Okay.
points of damage.
And you get your second attack.
Ooh. 28 to hit.
28 suddenly hits.
Ooh, that's max damage. So that's 13.
13. That is... Just double checking that it's not resistant to radiant. Yeah, no, that is just enough to take that one out. Alright. Next is the Will-O-Wisps' turns. So they are going to... no, that requires hit points. So, they are each going to go for the person in front of them and go for a shock. So, one at Artis. That's going to miss. One at Dragonbait. That's going to hit. One at Conrad. That's probably going to hit. That's a natural 19 plus 4. So 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. But the good news is it's probably not going to do too much. I did roll a max damage on one of those two dice. But it is a total of 10 points of lightning damage.
Alrighty.
As they kind of jolt forwards and discharge a jolt of electricity at you.
Have a little electric shock spasm.
Yep. And it is your go, Conrad.
Cool. So he just kind of has that little buzz, and then tries to shake it up. And can I get advantage from the point I'm at, or is Dragon?
You could.
Not
You can't
the
get
formation isn't right?
advantage, but you
Okay,
can.
that's fine.
But you will
I
get
can.
sneak attack.
Oh, I still get sneak attack
Yes.
anyway. Oh, okay.
Because Dragonbait is within 5 feet of the one that you're.
Oh, alright. There's no point trying to
attacking.
get advantage then. That's fine. Alright, so Cora's just gonna hit it then, I guess. So she just
Yeah.
kind of shakes that off. Tries to just re-grasp his grip on the rapier, and then will lunge forward.
All right.
And attack.
Roll to hit.
Which is it might not hit. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a 15 to hit.
15 will actually miss.
Okay, yep.
You do get a second attack though.
That's a 17. So
17 also misses.
okay, cool.
They have
All
a
right.
high AC.
Yeah,
Shockingly.
so
No pun intended.
yeah. Yeah, so he tries to shake that off, but because it's been electrocuted, his grip is it's just off, and he looks quite frustrated as he misses them both times.
Yeah. Artis is going to do, I believe it's 3 attacks with Bookmark, his dagger. One of those is cocked. 2 of those hit, because I got natural 16, natural 14 on those, and his bonus is +8. But his damage isn't going to be real high. So that's 2, 3, so that is 15 points piercing damage all up on that one. And it's still around, though it seems to be like kind of flickering and like a dying light bulb, or a light bulb with an inconsistent electricity source. Fall, it is your go.
So Fall is going to duck forward next to the one that Artis has nearly taken out and take a swing at it.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
That's a 19.
That just hits.
Ooh, okay.
That's their AC exactly.
19. Good to know.
Mm.
That's 14 damage.
14, that's enough to take that one out.
Oh, excellent. So then he'll hop over to the net one next to him and take a punch at it.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to
It's like
punch these things?
it's almost like going through almost non-Newtonian kind of thing. So there is like, if you would like, so you punch at it and it feels hard, but as the energy dissipates and you pull back, it's almost more like a liquid or a gas.
Ooh, that's very strange. Interesting. He kind of like shakes his hand after punching. That's a 21 to hit.
21 will certainly hit.
And that is 9 damage.
9 damage, okay. It is still standing.
All right, so then you take another swing at it with his staff. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Ugh, so that misses.
No, that misses.
Do you want to spend the key point, or?
Yeah, I'll go flurry of blows.
Okay, so one
Plenty of
more
key
unarmed
points.
strike.
So one more unarmed strike. And that is a 28 to hit.
That will certainly hit.
And that is just 8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
I'll stand there defensively.
It's looking shaky, but... So is that patient defense? No, because you've already used your bonus action
Ah, I'm all done.
for
He's
strikes.
just-
Sevia, your go. There are 2 will-o-wisps.
Cool. I'm gonna look at the one right in front of me and Fall, and I'm gonna hit it with Fire Bolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
Ooh, that's good, actually. That is a 22?
To hit, that definitely hits.
Yes. Cool. 3d10. Fire. Ooh, the 0 is a 10, right?
Yeah.
It's 22 points of damage.
Whew. Okay, clarify for me, not that it really matters in this case, your Elemental Adept, does that apply to cantrips as well?
Spell she cast ignore resistance to damage.
So
of the chosen type.
it just says spells, it doesn't say spells of first level or higher, so yeah.
Nope.
Okay, this fire engulfs the will-o-wisp and it just disperses. And there is just but one left in the room. So next is Dragonbait, who's going to do 2 swings against it. What is his bonus? His bonus is +8, so he actually does hit with both of those. So nope, they're D8s, aren't they? So and I rolled 1 on both of the damage dice for both strikes, which comes to a total of 12 damage. Still shaky, but it's still standing. Beatrice, it is your go.
So Beatrice will run over and hit it with her sword,
All right,
as per usual.
roll to hit.
$23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Does she get?
You do. Do you do more than 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is out.
There we go.
All right. So, surrounding the Hell Wardrobe.
That we do.
All right then.
Let's go.
So, as the door to the Nine Hells Wardrobe opens, waves of heat assail you as the doors open, revealing an iron road leading to a basalt citadel surrounded by the charred remains of defeated armies. Prisoners scream from iron gibbets that festoon the citadel walls. Suddenly, a single glowing ember flies out of the wardrobe and transforms into a winged, bony fiend with a smiling, skull-like visage. This is a bone devil. And so top of initiative is our friend Dragonbait, who is going to do 2 attacks against the Bone Devil, and roll really poorly, so let me just double check that nope, Dragonbait does not hit. Beatrice, it's your go.
So Beatrice is once again also going to run up and hit it with her sword.
All right.
$23 to hit.
That hits.
And sneak attack.
Yes, because
'Cause
people are surrounding it.
people are there. Mm. 11 for that
11.
first one.
All right. 11 damage. All right. And your second attack.
It's a 19 to hit.
That will just hit.
And that's 13.
13 damage?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Nice. It is the Bone Devil's turn. And it's going to go for you because you've attacked it.
Just hit it.
Yeah. So it gets multi-attack. Makes 3 attacks. 2 with its claws, 1 with its sting. So let's start with the claws. 18 and 22 from the claws.
They both hit.
Okay, so let's do these one at a time. Okay, so claws do 2d8 piercing plus 4. So 13 points of piercing damage. And can you roll me a Constitution saving throw while I work out the poison damage you take? So you take 22 points of poison damage.
So 21 for the con save.
21? Okay. So you are not poisoned, but you do take 22 points of poison damage. And the sting attack is... oh, sorry, that poison should have been for the sting. Sorry, so we'll say that was the sting. Just add another 4 to that total, because I accidentally did all of it at once. Next is Conrad.
Alrighty. Conrad is going to attack the Bone Devil.
Okay, roll to hit.
Or he'll try to.
Yeah.
That's a better roll than I did before. So that's going to be like a 28 to hit.
28
So
will
I presume
certainly
that
hit.
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many things in the game that that are over 28 without some
True.
sort of direct magical intervention.
This is true. So damage, that's a 5 plus an 8, so
And you do get sneak attack.
yes. So it's a 13 points of just regular piercing
Yep.
damage, and then sneak attack, which is 6 plus a 1, which I'm going to re-roll. So it's a 3, so 9 altogether, and on one more, it's another 6. So 15 points of additional sneak attack damage.
All right. So
Wow. First attack.
yeah.
And second attack is that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
Okay, cool. So D8, so that's a 6. 8 plus 6, so 14 points of piercing damage on the second
All
attack.
right.
So again, yeah, he I mean it's a bone it's got bones.
Yeah.
So Connor is kind of like trying to with this point trying to again sort of like crouch down, sort of like lunge up with the point of his rapier, and then sort of like he attacked the stone giants back in Strahd, try to pry it apart, which doesn't manage that, but then he tries to again attack that same weak point in the second attack with the second burst of energy.
And something I remembered, if you want to, remember you can do your offhanded attack if you want to grab a dagger from your bandolier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah.
I will do that. Let's go.
It's not much. It's just 1d4 plus 1 if you hit.
I rolled a natural 17 so I'll
that
definitely
misses,
hit
unfortunately.
that. No, natural 17 plus
Oh,
my
natural
dagger, which
17.
is 9.
Yes.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
9. Plus 9, so yeah, that's gonna hit.
So
20.
1d4 plus 1 for the magical
1d4.
bonus.
Which is just 3 points in total piercing damage.
That actually puts it at 69 damage it's taken so far.
Hey, hell yeah! The
I-
extra dagger, the little quick bandolier dagger that's thrown, just like sexily sinks into this bone devil.
It just suggestively hits in the pelvis before disappearing back to your bandolier.
For a second, the bone devil was like, "Damn."
Alright, so Artis is going to do 3 dagger attacks with bookmark. What's his bonus? I think only one hits. So that is 1d4 plus 5, I believe. So that is 7 points of piercing damage to the bone devil. And it's shaky. It's shaky now. Thor, your go.
Oh, awesome. Foreseeing this is quite the big threat, I was going to do Flurry of Blows plus Stunning Strike.
All right.
For the Stunning Strike, that is a 25 to hit.
Okay, and that'll certainly hit. What's the save DC?
15 con save.
I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah!
So it is stunned.
It's
Roll
stunned.
your damage for the first attack. The first attack damage is
Yep.
just standard.
Yep.
And then for subsequent ones...
Ooh, I should not have done the stun first, but oh well. So damage for that
No,
is...
it's always good to do the stunned first if you
I
can.
guess so, yeah. 3 plus 9, 12 damage.
12 damage. Yeah, because you're about to get some extra little bonuses. So a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Creature automatically fails strength and dex save. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yes!
Um,
Excellent.
For incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
But yeah, so
Oh, excellent. So, that's a 28 to hit
28 certainly hits.
with my unarmed strike. Fantastic. And that's 10 damage.
10 damage, okay.
And now my second hit with the Staff of Striking is a 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
The bumped strength makes force so powerful.
Yeah.
That's 15 damage.
15 damage, alright.
And then I got my final unarmed strike, which is a 27 to hit.
27 will certainly hit.
And that is 7 damage.
Every bit helps.
Yeah, chipping away at it.
It's
So he's just kind of trying to like shatter bones of it with kicks and blows from the staff.
Yeah.
And then,
And everyone's going to benefit from that stun. So, Sevia, it is your go. You're muted.
Still muted.
I am going.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now you're back.
In a
Yep.
bin.
Now you know how I feel.
All right. So seeing like this bone devil it taking all this damage and the way like Conrad and Fall are kind of like picking it apart at this point, she is going to aim for a really vulnerable point he can see and shoot a second level witch bolt
Okay.
at it.
Roll to hit.
So 23.
23 certainly hits.
Cool. So that is 2d12 damage.
Yep.
That one's 14 points.
Lightning, I believe.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, 14, so it's still standing, but if it wasn't stunned, it would be incredibly, incredibly shaky.
Yep. Cool.
Anything with your bonus?
Nope.
All right, Dragonbait is going to try to attack twice with advantage. That one will hit. That one will hit. Also, he's finally going to get to do something that he has had all this fucking time and just never been able to use it. His Holy Avenger does an extra 2d10 if the enemy is an undead or a fiend. So, you see this bright, shining, radiant light flare up on his sword as it makes contact with the Bone Devil, and absolutely eviscerates it as it pours to black ichor on the ground. And the final gem lights up, a bright, shiny red.
Well.
All right, well, on to the next room, I suppose.
Yeah. So the portcullis with all five. So it's not the southern one, the northern one.
northern
the
one.
portcullis opens and raises, and you can traverse further north to the two,
Conrad will stride up it.
and you reach a point with a staircase going down.
Oh, thank God. This was worth something. The next level down.
So
Hopefully we're
Alright.
almost there now. No more little trials.
as you walk into the hall, you see graven images of rotting corpses decorating this hall, and the floor is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal.
Well, that's strange. Doesn't appear like someone's been down this way very frequently.
And you all notice that anything that you have on you, made of cloth, leather, wood, or metal, that is not magical, instantly begins to decay or corrode.
So our clothes.
Corrode means
So they're not completely gone, but they have decayed and corroded to the point of being useless and worthless. So they are basically rags. So Sevia, you are not wearing magical
wear
armor. Beatrice, is your armor magical or non-magical?
Let me just double check.
I believe, Conrad,
I think...
are you wearing magical armor?
I will double check. I'm wearing standard leather armor
yeah.
+2.
+2 means it is magical.
+1.
+1 means it
armor
is magical.
+1.
So the clothes that you kind of drape over that armor are in very poor condition now. For your costume pieces and like your
just bought this outfit.
Fist straps, Sevia, your robes, all in tatters. Dragonbait, his outfit all in tatters. Artis's armor is kind of rotting as leather.
I'll also specify Conrad's armor is like strapped on him, so he still wears like a shirt. So just be like, point of order. Dragonbait still has the shield that shoots out little lasers or whatever. It's spear lasers.
That is magical.
Oh, but it was covered by the fabric.
Yes.
That said, I believe we all bowed, so it shouldn't shoot us. But that's just a thing to think about.
Yeah.
For when anyone that is not us appears.
Yes.
Cool, but Conrad looks very flustered.
Once we get
Surprisingly.
out of here, does anyone have any magic to fix this?
I don't think so. And if looking at Beatrice is in like relatively good condition because her cloak is magical. So she's just like, I'm fine. It's all good.
She's fine. She's got a magical cloak and magical armor.
I can mend little things. I don't know if this covers it. Oh, make clothes. My piercings are rusting.
You're talking about magical mending?
Yeah.
You think if you get out of whatever's causing this decay, you could probably spend some time and restore stuff.
Nice. I guess I might be able to fix it once we're out of whatever's going on here.
You do see also partway down the corridor. So there are two things. You can see there is a room down the end that you can vaguely make out has some sort of chain contraption within it. With hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil blowing down a 40-foot diameter vertical shaft. Stone balconies protrude from the walls on opposite sides of the expanse, and the west balcony 15 feet is higher, with the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. Two thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies, one ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning. The other wrapping around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex raises. However, there is also, off to the side, what appears to be the stairway down to the final level.
Excellent.
Which I can't seem to give as a proper reveal for some reason, but it is there, and it is accessible very easily.
Excellent.
So, do we go down? Oh yeah, no, it's visible.
Well, that's where we're meant to be going. And Conrad's kind of like just readjusting where all the the little strapping of his armor and stuff is, and because he had like little like wrist straps and stuff like that, just pulls them off and throws them to the ground while he's walking along there. I mean, it does have like some like burning like marks, like burning scarring, because from ages ago when we were in the temple and stuff like that. And he doesn't look like that great as well. Obviously now he's less stressed right now. He looks quite haggard, but he will still stride forwards and look at the stairs. And where this is sort of where we know where we have to go. We have to go somewhere down here to stop this. And then
Perhaps
we can leave.
Perhaps we should have taken a short rest first, though.
We've been resting forever.
There's only so much rest we can do.
Yes, I think we need to find whoever's done all this and then take them out, and then that's all done with this.
Yes.
All right.
But here, before we go down, and Cebe is gonna she is so awkward right now. She is like just trying to conceal her body. And she's just gonna walk around, and without making eye contact, she is going to do first level cure wounds on all the other members of the party.
Okay.
So
Artis and Dragonbait are in a
that
decent
is-
state, so they don't need it.
yeah, I don't care
Yeah.
about them.
I don't know if
Fall is going to get 4 points of healing.
Am I right
He
in that
gets
that
it
puts
anyway.
you back
He's
to
my-
full?
Yeah, I was at 3 down, yeah.
That's the power of
Disgusting.
love. Conrad will get 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Beatrice will get 8 points of healing. We're going up. And then Cebe is doing a second level on herself because she took a fuckload of damage. And that is a 15.
15. Okay.
Beatrice is gonna cast a cure wounds on herself as well, and that's another 7 points of healing.
All right.
Does anyone want anything more than that before we go down?
No, I'm good. I can also give someone more if they need any. So,
I'll manage. We should see what's down there.
Let's go.
very well.
All right. So, one final time, as you descend the stairs, what order do you go in?
Conrad first, I guess.
Conrad first. Yeah, full second.
Conrad first, for second.
Sevia would go third.
Sevia third.
Beatrice will be at the back as usual.
Okay, so Artis, Dragonbait, Beatrice. All right. So, green smoke billows out from a bronze cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot high vaulted ceiling. Vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, a spinning wheel, and a rusty iron cage containing a prisoner. Galleries stand 10 feet above the floor to either side of the room.
Okay. Does the prisoner appear to be living?
So, do you approach them?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, let me find it. So, a heavy padlock secures the gate of the rusted cage, inside which a naked figure cowers under a blood-stained blanket.
Hello up there. Are you well? Have you seen some evil lich around anywhere?
You notice They're not particularly responsive,
Okay.
and their skin is darker. And they're a particularly short figure.
Hmm.
I'm going to share this map and then put everyone's... Give the appropriate people
Nice.
light. So, light. Sevia needs some light because she would have her staff with light. And that should give people some... Oh, I need to unlock movement. There we go.
Thanks.
All right. So, okay, so there should be some light now. Artists will also have some light. As will Dragonbait. And Beatrice. Now, Conrad, I believe you... no, it's non-magical, so you wouldn't have...
I had a torch last time, but
Yeah.
it'd be destroyed if
Yeah.
it's not been burnt out anyway.
Yeah. But there are enough sources of light around that you can kind of see clearly anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. Yeah, so the figure in the cage is unresponsive. Do they appear to be breathing?
Yes. I need to... There we go.
Perhaps we could break this person out of the cage, maybe.
So, 3 tiny figures waddle to... a couple of things. So, now that you're in a better position to get a view of the upper galleries, you can see 5 wooden doors are set into the walls of the galleries, each carved with a geometric symbol: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Additionally, 3 tiny figures waddle towards you through the smoky haze. A straw doll with rusty pins sticking into its body, a faceless child moulded from clay, and a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle. The straw doll says, "You need to run away. The Stone Sisters will be back any moment now."
Oh, okay. Who are they?
Okay, so, let
Paul
me,
is unfazed as he cannot feel fear.
yeah. So they are the hags who keep this place.
Oh, so are they like working alongside the Lich, or are they the Lich?
They are working for the Lich. They are nurses to the beast beyond the door, or beyond the gate. The great green door to the south of this room, they point to.
Oh, okay. I'm sure we could take care of them if they turn up at all. Actually, do you know where the Lich might be?
They come and go as they please.
Oh, well, we'll keep an eye out for them. Thank you.
Be careful.
Of course. Say, do you know who this person is in this cage?
That is the looky-like. The hags have been using it to learn about you. It looks like her. I would say this is the childlike, like the childlike one. Points at Sebia.
What?
But you are more pretty. And taller.
Than the hags.
Than the looky-like.
Person in the cage.
Oh. Is that a good thing?
The looky-like, Beatrice pipes up from the back. They say you look like thing in cage, yes?
She looks at the thing in the cage. What does it look like?
From what you can gather, from what little is poking out from under the blankets that it is draped in, it's smaller than you, but it does have a certain familiarity to it.
What? Sebia goes over to the cage and tries to get a better look. Hello? Looky like.
And you see as it wakes and holds the blanket up to its body and looks at you with fear in its eyes. Don't hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you. What's your name?
I do not know.
That's okay. Are you injured?
A little.
Let me see your face. I might be able to help you.
Kind of removes some of the blanket as if lowering a hood, and is not perfect, but unmistakably you.
Oh.
No, they're right. It does look a lot like you.
Yes, that's I don't enjoy that. No offense. Friend, why have you always looked the way you currently do?
I think so. I do not know of my creation. I do not know any life before this place. But I have seen your adventures through your eyes.
What? How?
I do not know. The magic of the hags, I think.
So,
They have been questioning me, torturing me.
I'm so sorry. I can help with some of your injuries. And she is going to reach out and just kind of hold a hand kind of near the, like, just, like, if the bars are here, she's holding it, like, right next to the bars.
And she reaches her hand out to accept.
Gonna do a cure wounds.
Okay.
First level. 7 points of healing.
Okay. It's a little bit, but not It's still very ragged.
And then Sevia kind of pulls her hand back when, like, nothing happens. And she's just like, I'm so sorry, this is incredibly strange. You look like me.
Yes. I don't know why.
Fool is going to turn to like the three little figures and be like, why is Sevia being targeted? What's going on here?
It was who... I do not know why they chose who they chose. But it is to get information about you. All of you.
Well, how did they do it?
Through their strange magic.
Okay. This is a lot, and it is weird, but we are actually here for a purpose, so, it'll...
Please confirm that there's some multiple parties at work here. For if it were parties privy to what did you ascertain its name was? Withers was in charge of. They would have just collected 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧 and interrogated him.
Yes.
Not a useful piece of information, but an interesting observation. Why they would want to observe us in the first place is also a question. The true question next is, of course, how do we proceed? Where do we go? We just like strides past. Let's have a look
At
around.
this, Beatrice sort of pipes up with, who has the skulls we collected?
It's like Fall and Conrad Durr.
Yes.
I can't remember.
I think
I've got one.
they're
you
split
guys.
between the group. I think.
Yeah.
So Beatrice will go over to whoever holds up one first, and we'll take it and look at the shape, and then look around at the doors with the shapes.
All right. So, northwestern door has a spot for the triangle. Northeastern has a spot for the square. Eastern has the octagon. Western has the hexagon. Or southwestern has the hexagon. Western has the pentagon.
The shapes on the skulls coincide with the shapes for the doors.
Yes, the doors do have shapes on them. That makes sense.
So, Conrad, you by the skeleton gate, the 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door made of green stone. Its surface, you notice at this distance, is carved with grinning goblin skeletons. A belt of smooth stone spans the door at a height of 4 feet, set with 5 gold symbols in a row. A triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each symbol is engraved on a recessed circular seal.
Are they similar shape to the skulls?
Yes, and in fact, similar shape, similar size, almost as if these are the keyholes.
Save time, bring him here. And I believe he has, I can't remember what shape he had. I think it was a triangular one or pyramid shaped one or something.
Okay.
But he's going to try and put that in there.
All right. So, yeah. So you see, as you open it, the door with you hear the door unlock in the back corner that coincides with the triangle.
Conrad turns around and is like, what?
Should we have a look indoor first?
I suppose so.
Make sure nothing's coming out.
He kind of just like throws his hands up a bit uselessly and then just like stalks over to where that door opened up.
Okay.
Have a look in.
So, a 5-foot wide floor-to-ceiling glass cylinder near the back wall of this room is filled with light. The source of which is not apparent. A tiny triangular hole is cut through the glass, 5 feet above the floor, and inside the cylinder, an iron lever is set into a metal plate on the floor.
Well, that's strange. What does this mean? He just stares.
Anything to be worried about?
Just a room with a lever in it. I don't know what that's purpose is.
I think during this Fall is like crouched down beside the looky-like, probably like questioning her. Then it's like, can you harm Sevia? Are you dangerous?
I do not think so.
You haven't. Have you been told what your purpose here is? Why are they doing this?
No.
How much do they know about her and us?
Everything I have seen.
They've given no indication of what they plan to do with this?
Not to me, no.
This Fall just looks like kind of like angry and
So
distressed by all this.
So I take it currently Conrad and Beatrice are in the triangle room.
Yes.
I think Dragonbait's going to kind of ploddle along in there with you as well.
Full. It is no issue. We have things to do. A harmless child in a cage is not an issue.
It could be, though. I don't know what it's... Why is it made to look like you? And they know everything that we've been doing? What's the plans there?
I don't know. And this is alarming. But we have to progress.
It's angering.
Angry?
Yes, that they would target you in such a way. And that they would do this to some child, to some person.
That is... Yes. Yes. It is. But do not be angry on my behalf. It is... We have all been singled out in some way or another since we first walked through the mist. It was my time.
This is very obvious, very personal singling out. And I don't like to see you or anyone in a
she
cage.
crouches down. She crouches down next to them. Neither do I. It is fine. We can get them out, save them from life of solitude.
Yes.
And we can potentially, if this is some form of security measure, cut off their ability to see us. But there is time to be angry later. Okay?
Yes, that's true. Thank you. You always know what to say and do. All right. We'll get them out of there.
Yes.
So,
All right.
in the triangle room, Conrad and Beatrice, how have you two arranged yourselves in this room? It's a fairly tight room with the cylinder taking up a decent amount of it. Not the majority of it, but a decent amount of it. Are you next to each other? Are you on opposite opposite sides of the cylinder?
I guess so. Kind of just looking at it.
So opposite sides?
Yeah, opposite
So
sides.
you notice as Dragonbait comes in and joins you, the cylinder ascends upwards.
Well,
Well, that's strange. Not like a lift, sort of. Like it doesn't lift you up or anything.
Dragonbait adjusts his fingers into the shape of a triangle.
Oh, there's something important about the formation of us? Oh, like the key.
So yeah,
Okay.
now that the cylinder is gone, the lever is not blocked by the cylinder.
Ah, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Pull the lever then, Dragonbait. I don't really
Dragonbait
have good track record of it myself.
Dragonbait enthusiastically reaches forward, pulls the lever down, and you hear this giant sound of like a lock pin falling into place in the stone door.
Ah, okay. Conrad looked
see.
very panicked for a moment.
Beatrice also looked a little perplexed for a minute until the sound of the door. So, I suppose we know what we need to do now.
Yes, formations. Okay, this is certainly a lot of so much work to be done, but I suppose it's the only way to get home or back to that plane anyway. All right then, Curb will stride out, even if it means shoving past Dragonbait.
Yeah, Dragonbait will go out to make your travel easier.
Okay, so we have to put the keys into the doors and then we have to go and do some extra puzzle bullshit or something in each room. Excellent. Everyone get the keys ready. Let's just do them all at once. He just like stands there with his arms folded in front of the big door. Well, Fall and Seaver are probably having like an earnest conversation. Probably just yell, like, doesn't yell this.
Aren't we better off doing it one at a time and perhaps having one person standing at gate with all the things and everybody else waiting to go into rooms?
Yes, I suppose so. Save us a couple of seconds, I suppose, yes. Who's got the next key? Let's go. I am so tired of all of this.
So are you just going to the square one next?
What's the next one down from where Beatrice is at the top? What's the next
so
door down?
the next door down is the Pentagon.
Put the Pentagon in first.
Okay, which of us has the Pentagon?
So-
it's either
Beatrice
Fall or
sort of
Conrad.
gestures for everyone to just dump the
Yeah.
skulls at the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does this and then goes back to trying to punch the lock open with the cage.
What are you trying to do, Fall?
I'm trying to break the lock.
With your fist?
Should be able to break it this way. I can get enough force in.
Or like reaches into one of his hip pockets and then just like kind of like elbows Fall rudely out of the way. Not like really like mean, like really like a jab or anything. He's just like, get out of the way, come on.
Yeah.
And he'll try to bust the lock open with lockpick.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a Thieves' Tools check.
Cool. Oh, I don't know what a thieves' tool add-on is. That's proficiency, isn't it, or something? Yeah,
yes.
+4. So 16.
16. Okay. It takes a bit, but yeah, you do manage to unlock the padlock here, which allows the clone of Sevia to leave the cage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent.
Interesting.
Thank you, Conrad. Well, I talked to the clone. Well, you can even stay with us and we can try to protect you, or you can head out. I can just keep going upwards and you'll be able to get out. I can give you supplies. You don't know what you want to do here.
Thank you. I think I'll stick by you people
Of course.
for now. There. So someone you gather the keys between you, I take it, and someone's placing one in the pentagon.
Yep.
And Beatrice, from your vantage point, you easily hear, but even without that, everyone hears of the pentagon door unlocking. Going into this room, the door to this area has a pentagon carved into it. When you open the door, the delicious aroma of spiced meat greets you. At the end of a 20-foot long corridor, a room opens up with red tapestries covering the walls. A feast is spread out on 3 tables consisting of roast boar, squash stew, and a tray of iced cakes. Flagons of frothy beer complete the banquet. A gaunt human male in a dusty black suit quietly arranges the items on the cake table, taking notice of your intrusion. Without a word, he gestures for you to come forward and sample the feast.
Conrad looks uncomfortable remembering the tapestry. And kind of just like touches where he's still got probably got little like marks
Bite
from where the
marks.
boar savaged him. So I don't have a little necktie anymore.
Yep.
Like, I guess he just looks at everyone else like, It was a formation last time. I presume we need 5 people to solve whatever this is, maybe?
I'd assume the same.
All right, I'll come help.
All right.
So there are 5 red tapestries that hang from iron rods bolted to the walls. Each one of them is made up of pentagonal patches stitched together.
I move over towards one of them. Does the person do anything?
Just roll me a perception check.
Okay. So that is... so 24.
Okay, so you notice that there is subtly woven into the design a subliminal devil's face cleverly hidden. The devil's open mouth forms a pentagon.
Okay. Interesting.
There's something magical almost about this little pentagon mouth here. You feel almost like there's something extra dimensional about it.
Unfortunately, Conrad has not seen the teleportation green devil door feature, so he does not have the information to make from that.
But it feels like there's a depth to it.
I mean, I guess Fall is there, and Fall did see that, so would Fall make that... Does it look the same as that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like it might teleport us somewhere.
Oh, teleport?
Like the door that...
Yeah, maybe like your weird door that you went through. Yeah, Sevia and I got kind of teleported like a few floors up a while ago. It might do something like that.
All right. Oh, that's strange.
Well, I suppose we all go stand at tapestries?
Yes, I suppose so. Maybe you touch it all at the same time,
Sure.
something happens. I don't know.
I suppose we need a couple more people. Is Sylvia there, or is Sylvia on her way up?
Sevia would have come up.
And artist comes through to this one as well.
Yeah. All right, just be careful about touching them, but let's all stand in a pentagonal. Hello, she waves at the gaunt man.
So yeah, you stand in a pentagonal shape. Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Um,
All right.
you
I touch the tapestry.
okay. So in the mouth.
Yeah.
So you feel it almost give way as if
Bye.
there's an extra dimensional hole, and your hand
Ooh.
goes through, and you feel something on the other end. It's glass,
Oh.
almost a similar shape, based on the tactile sensation to the lever in the previous room.
Ah. I may die. Watch out. And then he turns around and puts his head through this space.
Um,
Have a look.
you
I
cannot
can
see a
stop
thing
him.
because you don't have dark vision. It is pitch black.
He pulls his head back like, well, that didn't actually really help very much. I felt something, but it's very dark in there.
You could always try to blindly pull the lever.
Oh, do you want me to have a look?
Yes, you can, I suppose.
Wolf can see in dark.
All right. So fall.
Yes, yes, sure thing. I have a look
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, you see, in shades of
Perhaps.
grey, in shades of grey, you see a glass lever.
There's a lever in here. Should I
Oh,
pull
excellent. Yes, pull it.
it? Okay, I pull the lever.
And
Prodigan tenses.
the second pin falls.
Ah, good. Well, that's that. I
Oh,
think
that-
that's this room sorted. Sorry for putting on the spread. We shall have to postpone till another day. He says to the man as he strides out again.
All right.
Farewell.
So, as you all leave the room, you feel cripplingly hungry.
Oh no.
Like say,
As there is no save. There is,
Oh. Goodness.
as if there is some sort of magic associated with that room that has left you with a crippling hunger.
goodness, I am cripplingly hungry.
And that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
Adorable.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
See you next week, everyone.
See you next week. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.